Okay, guys, now we are recording our class. So, welcome again. As I said yesterday in the last class, at first 15 minutes, I'm going to speak in English all the time in order that you improve your listening. That is the idea that you improve your English class by class, little by little, step by step. So, I'm going to speak in English maybe 15 or even 20 minutes every class when we are starting the class. Okay, so uh, because this is really important for you to keep in close touch with English. In this case, listening, improving your listening. Listen to me, and you are accustomed to my voice, the style that I speak, and something like that, and you try to mimic me. So that is really important for you. At the first, as I said, maybe you are not going to feel really comfortable, but class by class, you are going to be getting better, yes, in your listening, even in your speaking, because those skills are together. If you are speaking, for example, you're listening at the same time your speaking is getting better because you are listening the correct way to speak, to pronounce some word or something like that. So you are going to getting experience, even getting confidence at the time to speak. Yeah. So that's why I'm trying to do this training every single class. Okay. I'm taking advantage of this time because at the first 15 minutes, the student didn't arrive to the class, or didn't get to the class, or didn't attend to the class, just completely. So while they are arriving to the class, we are taking advantage of this time. Okay, the people or the student who didn't come can watch the record tomorrow. Yes, because I'm sending every single day the recorder of the our class. Okay, so yeah, that's why. For example, now there are a student getting to the class. Yeah, so um, so that's why I try to do that. Yeah, in order that you improve your listening and your, as I said, your speaking, because you are getting confidence and you try to mimic me if you want. That kind of technique is called chowring. Yes, it's when I speak and you try to speak with me at the same time and repeat all the words that I say, the expression, the sentence, all of those things. Yeah, you try to speak with me. So um, at the same time, yeah. So that is great because you try to mimic me. For example, now as attending students to the class, almost all the every minute. Yes, sorry, every minute. Um, and this time, as I said, I'm trying to take advantage. The student who get to the class a little bit late can watch the video, the record of the class tomorrow. Okay, so yeah, in order to improve your listening, this is the idea: to speak every single class, maybe 15 minutes, as I said, or even 20, in order to and I don't speak so fast in order that you understand in the best possible way. Yeah, because if I speak fast, you are not going to speak. Sorry, you are not going to get the ideas or maybe don't understand clear. So I try to speak in a slow motion. So it's really good. And I said. That you have to be involved in the process to try to do the process in the best way possible, to be engaged with the process, to have a commitment with yourself. Yes, because you here are spending uh, time that you can spend that time with your family, with your relatives, yeah, but you decide to be here. So please take advantage of any second here, yeah, because it's really important for you in order, yeah, that you improve your English or take your English to the next level, which is the main idea here. Yes. Okay. Of course, it's not easy, but it's not impossible. At first, it's a little bit more difficult when we are uh, beginning, when we are starting to the process. But with the time, through the time, you are going to be creating habits, discipline, perseverance. It's or those things are going to help you to uh, to be with discipline. And other key aspect here is the patient, because as I said, this process is long. Uh, it's not short term or even middle term. It has to be seen in long term, maybe 2 years or even more to get a good level of English. Um, I think the most difficult skill is to speak. Yeah, maybe you have a good level in reading, in writing. Um, Even now we are working in develop your listening. Yeah, improve your listening. The last skill we are going to work on is in uh, speaking. Okay. So if you have the opportunity to practice your speaking, to speaking anytime that you have the opportunity, please do it anywhere with anybody who can speak English. Please practice. For example, in my case, when I was starting my process, in fact, I didn't lose the chance to practice my English every time I have the opportunity to do it. Yes, in my home or wherever I had the opportunity to do it, I did. Yes, with anybody, because learning new things every day. Because any word that you learn today is going to apport in the process. Okay. The other part that I said is about mistakes. Don't worry much about mistake, because mistake, as I said, is part of the process. Don't be shy. For example, don't want to speak with people because maybe you think the people are going to judge you because you don't speak in quite well English. Don't worry about that. Okay, go ahead with the process. Okay, I'm here to encourage you to continue with the process. You are doing the process in good way, so please continue. Of course, we are going to find something called breaking point. So it's the most difficult point in any process in our lives. Yes, everything I think in our lives is process, and any process itself has this point called breaking point. It's the most difficult point. Um, It points, in fact, defines if you are successful with the process or nothing happened with you. It point defines, for example, if you overcome it, you are going to be successful. Okay, so the idea, you should overcome this most difficult point in any process in our life. Okay, we're going to find this point, this breaking point in any process. Yeah. So the idea here is to continue to complete 100% of the process. Because when we start a process and don't finish it, we don't have anything to show. Yes, I think any process that we start, we should finish it. Okay, when you get 100% of any process, you have something to show. Yes, okay, maybe you have start different process, or even have been studying English before and you felt that you failed. Mm, okay, but now we are going to do that process in a different way. Okay, we are going to have a commitment with ourselves. We are going to be engaged with the process. We are going to create habit, discipline. That's why it's going to be easier. Yes. Of course, I'm not saying that it is really, really easy. It is a little bit complicated. But if I could do it, or I did, anybody can does this process. Okay, it's not, I'm not a super intelligent or brilliant person. I'm a normal person, and I did the process. Even today I'm continuing learning English, taking my English to the next level, working on my pronunciation, in my accent, in my diction, any of those things. Yeah, in order to take my English to the next level. Yeah. So I want to encourage you to continue with this beautiful journey. Yes. When you begin this beautiful journey, it doesn't stop, because it's really, really beautiful. Um, any single day we are learning new things in English. Okay. Every single day. If we are in touch with English, every single day we are going to learn new things. So that is really, really important, marvelous, wonderful. Yes, for the people who want to take our English to the next level. Okay, so I want to encourage to continue with the process, with this kind of thing, to have discipline, to be patient. Those are key aspects to get the goal, to achieve the goal. What is the goal exactly? To speak English quite well, to have a good level of listening and interact with with any person or people around the world in English. Yeah, because as you know, English is the most common language you speak and interact. Maybe when you travel or when you do business or something like that, the English is the most common language people use to do this kind of thing. Okay, guys, I'm going to speak in Spanish now. Thank you so much for being focused in the class. That's all.